Bible.
That's right.
Which ones are you? Which ones are you?
Prepare destruction for the children of Israel, because they get deputies out there. This is what they're from the darkness. Attack is coming out of the Bible. That is God's words.
Bring it out.
Serious.
Yeah, did I read that on Sunday? Oh yeah, forget. Are you clapping and dancing? That's why you've been doing it so. You're clapping and dancing and shaking and doing it in church. That's why you can't read the Bible and God says His judgment to the children of
Native American Indians read? Not know. So to us, he knows where he can get his food from, right? And to us,
Como katibu Homer, anto emuenak como katibu mue. Inyong henelo kom opamos. Sister. Sempre na purba manera. En pase de casa, help me read. En la purba, amate. Para esclavitud. Okay, no tintula. Pero ¿qué pasa? Nang abusa uno, anto tok nang dolo pa tula o ato mata. Segment pur, nung henge no pakamo, nata purba, pero sempre na matanan.
that's right. Above all people upon the face of the earth. We are the Israelites in Christ. We are here to wake up you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who you are according to the Bible.
Bring it up.
What we should do to get out of the curses that we are in today. If you aim and for God, you have 1 minute for God. Come on, don't look at me like that. You look, you get found. You're not. Hey, this guy looks like you. This guy right there.
That's right.
Looks like you. Look like me. Yeah, you want to? Hey, you speak English too. Yeah, that's right. Hey, look, bro, you speak English too, right? I can explain who you are according to the Bible and what relation this man has to you.
That's right.
Who do you think? Who do you play a game, right? You play a free game, right? We like to play this game called, we can play baseball, right? We have 2 strikes. Who do you think is Jesus? Which one of these 2 do you think is Jesus? You have no idea, right? Okay, give me Malachi 2:7. We're going to explain to you why you don't know who Jesus Christ is. You don't go to church? Do you go to church? Do you go to church? Sometimes. Sometimes. Happen to, right? Not all the time. Do you know who you are according to the Bible? You do not know who you are according to the Bible, right? Hey, listen.
There's the book of Malachi, chapter 2, verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
Okay, so the priest's lips should keep knowledge. The priest that you go to in church is hiding a certain knowledge from you. He's hiding the actual color of God.
That's right.
Revelation 1 verse 14. You're going to find out today. How old are you, sir, if I may ask? If I may ask, how old are you? Who out there yet? I'm 22. How old are you? You're 69 years old. You have been walking this earth for 69 years.
Bring it out.
You don't know the color of God. That is something bad. And you look like him. Right. Read where you go.
There's the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Okay, so back to the game we was playing. His head and his hair were white like wool.
Bring it up.
This guy don't have white woolly hair, but this guy does. Strike 1. You know?
As white as snow.
As white as snow. The same like yours. The same like that guy behind you. You know?
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire. Now his eyes were not like that, burning literally red, like that flame of fire. But does this guy have red eyes? No, but this guy has red eyes. You know what we're reading right now? We are reading is a description of Jesus Christ.
That's right.
The reason why his eyes are red is because of this. Read.
There's the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 12. His eyes shall be red with wine.
So his eyes shall be red with wine because Christ drank wine. Not to get drunk, but in moderation. That's strike 2 for this guy. Now, if you know the game of baseball, it only takes 3 strikes and you're out. But we don't know.
Okay, there's the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
All right, sir. Take this for example, right? Your feet, is it not the same color as your face? Your feet, it's the same color as your face, right? Maybe not. Okay, your hand is the same color as if you look at my hand, right? Look at my face. It's the same color, right? If I lift up my pants and I show you my calves, it's the same color as my face, right? Okay, so what color was Christ? Look, I can show you, read again.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
His feet like unto fine brass. Brass is the color of brass. It's brown. A 5 euro. 5 euro cents. Brown. That's why how much darker it is, because it's not just regular brass. It's actually darker than this pure.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if it burned in a furnace.
Bring it up.
This is always dark. Imagine if I burn this. That's strike 3. This guy is out. Who is this guy then? This guy is the damn devil the Bible speaks about.
That's right.
Now, okay, now you might say to yourself, okay, this guy telling me that Christ is black. Why does that matter? Right? That's it. That's the question, right? Why does it matter that Christ is black?
Bring it out.
It's very important that you know your color. It's very imagery is something that's very important to our people. We are a visual people as black people.
Right.
When we open a book, the reason why we don't read many books is because if you don't have a picture in it, you close the book.
Right.
You have no interest in reading it because there's no image in it.
Right.
We don't. We're gonna read the reason why Christ's color matters.
There's the book of Deuteronomy.
Okay, wait. Before you go, let me get you some love. Let me get you some love.
Bring it out.
You came here, right? One of the things you might have noticed that we all have is these yellow things on the bottom of our shirt. These are called fringes. God commanded us to keep these fringes. Wear these fringes as a law. So that we may remember our sins. It's going to read it and read it.
There's the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the border of their garments.
These, can you just come around here so I can show you? These are fringes in the border of our garments, all the way around. You can look at that guy, you can look at him, you can look at him. We all have on the fringes. Right?
Throughout their generations.
Out their generations. So, for example, you might be a grandfather, you might have a son. If you wear fringes, your son has to wear fringes. His son has to wear fringes. His son has to wear fringes, and so on.
Right.
We are still generating, so we still have to wear fringes. All right. Hey, have a nice. We finish.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So as you can see, our people don't have time. The brother just came. We were showing him. The brother is 69 years old. He don't know the image of Christ. We show him, and he gotta go.
Right.
To do wicked just like me. Just come over here, bro. Hey, you home right now. You home right now. You're around your own people. What's your name? What's your name? Anthony. My name is Ashwell. Nice to meet you, sir. Nice to meet you. Do you know that you are just like according to the Bible? I see you are interested in these pictures here. Right? Do you know that you are Israelite according to the Bible? Do you know that you are an Israelite according to the Bible? After the yoke book of the Bible? We can prove that through curses that God gave us. We need to look at Deuteronomy 1:1.
There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So these were the words. So we're going to give you a quick backstory of what happened, right? When we came out of the wilderness, you ever watch Prince of Egypt? When he was a little child or something like that? Yeah, Prince of Egypt with Moses in the cartoon. Okay, so Moses was speaking to the whole nation of Israel, right? Through God. Well, God was speaking through Moses, right? And he was telling him this. Read it again.
These These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
All Israel. Only Israel, not to everybody else. You may Trust me, the answering a phone call is only going to distract you. This is the most important time of your life right now.
That's right.
If you leave here, it can be detrimental. You understand? This can get exactly. You are a child of God. Not only that, you are Israelite. You are the only child of God.
That's right.
Read 15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Okay, you know what? Something that's very, it's a common trait that all black people have. We are very stubborn.
Right.
We can give us orders, we still do what we want.
Right.
That's why so many of us are in jail.
Right.
Because we don't listen. We just do what we want. So now Moses, God was making a deal with us, right? He told us if we kept his laws, he would put us above our people. We have to do on 7 verse 6. Hold on, we do on 7 verse 6. Let me prove to you that essentially we were supposed to be above our people. Read.
There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above all people upon the face of the earth. So this was a deal that was being made. If we kept his commandments, he would put us above all people. Much like I told you before, we stubborn people. And you notice, right? We didn't keep his commandments. So read verse 15.
There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So, is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? Is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? Is it good or slept? Yeah. It's slept, oh? That's right. Okay. Let's give you some curses. How old are you? Do you have children? May I ask? Daughter or son? Okay. Give me Deuteronomy.
There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Okay, what is this, right? You don't have kids, right? Do you ever watch the movie Roots? Roots? You ever watch the movie Roots? The Kente, slave. Huh? Yeah, but it's a major joke. It's a major. I can speak slowly. It might be easier for you. If I speak slowly, it will be easier. Okay. Have you ever seen slave movies like Kunta Kinte, Roots, and those movies? This Bible is prophesying something way before it happened. It's prophesying slavery way before it happened. It's explaining that the children of Israel will have their children taken away from them. You understand? Yeah. Read it again for you.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Okay, who did that happen? Okay, good. So you're paying attention. You're paying attention. Give me verse 37.
Verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
Okay, so these nations not only took our children, but they gave us names. My last name is that is a byword. What is your last name, if I may ask? Wait, that's not the actual name. That is a byword. Where did you come from? Africa, Ghana, one of these places. So they would call you African. That is a byword. You are Israelite according to the Bible.
That's right.
You can speak to me. You can speak to me. Come over and speak to me.
No, we're not discussing this guy.
Says we know we're discussing, but look, this is what you need to discuss. Your actual nationality according to the Bible.
What the life is.
This is the discussion that we're having over here. This is the discussion that we're having over here. We are the Israelites according to the Bible. Where are you from? You're from Suriname. Can you see yourself there? What's your first nationality? Yeah, can you see yourself?
Yeah, he wants to stick you.
Ask me, can you see yourself and say, that is 12? Yeah, of course you are, but for you, actually, it doesn't matter. So, what's your father's nationality? Is he a Maroon? Is he India? Just where? Okay, for you, the tribe of either Benjamin or Asher. You are
I'm from my father's side, you are the mother's side.
in these numbers 180.
Yeah, should be my mother,
The
right?
lineage goes from father.
Yeah, but she told me it's my father, so how would I know?
I know, but look, according to the Bible, it goes according to your father. Whatever your father was, that is what you are.
That's right.
Israelite, so it makes you what?
So now I need to know if he's my father.
Say so.
There's the book of
You know my father, right?
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after.
You know what a pedigree is? Pedigree is like, for example, a sort of ancestral line going all the way back. If you understand what I mean. That is your father's. For example, if you breed pickles of those animals.
It's like a family tree.
Exactly. They assembled, Moses assembled the pedigree, the nation of Israel. He said their pedigrees, right?
After their families by the house of their fathers.
Okay, so for example, says, you see that tree over there, right?
Yeah.
That big tree over there. That seed, that tree had a seed, right? If I took the seed from over there and I planted it in China, it might look a little different, but it would be the same type of tree. If I had an apple seed or orange seed or a pear, it would be the same thing, right?
Right.
Okay, so you are an Israelite according to the Bible.
That's right.
Father.
Right.
No. We're going to get to some quick laws, right? Breaking. Look, being an Israelite, special in your Israelite, right? You're special in God. You have to do things to please God. Understand? You love God?
That's why I'm going to read this, because this is my first time studying next to you guys. I was telling you all the guys as well, like, even if people come from your communities and they try to give me something, I'll take it. Why should I push you off? I want to hear your voice. That's why I took yours now, just to hear
But we're not
your
just a
voice.
witness. We're going to show you that you love
But
God.
honey,
But
I
witness
need
knows.
to hear now, because my flight is...
There's the book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God,
You say you love God, read.
that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
So his commandments are not grievous, they're not hard. We're going to get you one commandment there. Read it around the crucified.
You know?
We're
The
going to get
last one, right? Because I don't want to be rude, but I need to...
Yeah, we know you can do that. Look, everybody needs to be.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I have to catch my flight.
There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5.
Bring it out.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Okay, so since, okay, we're going to get straight to the point. What you're wearing is pants, right? That is a man's clothing. Us men, if you look around, you see all of us men here wearing pants. Originally, women never wore pants. Let's find out what the judgment is for wearing pants. So you think God ain't going to kill me? Let's get this is the last one. This is the last verse.
There's the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 8. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice
There the Lord's sacrifice when he comes back.
that I will punish the princess and the king's children and all such that are clothed with strange apparel.
So says God is going to kill all of us that are clothed in strange apparel. If I have on a dress, God when he comes back, he will kill me.
Right.
So if you have on a pants, when he comes back, he's going to kill you.
Right.
Take this as a warning. Because we're not in a hurry, but take this as a warning, sis.
Right.
Read the flyer when you go home. It's very important.
Right.
Okay, we hear it from a lot of people. We need it to be sincere. All right. Good. Have a nice day.
Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcast, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.